Hi, family. Today you are welcome to Nana's classroom. My name is Nana Ama Adu Joyce. I am an English, geography, history. In other sense, I'm a social science and English educator. And this platform is to help all of us to learn English. If you want to learn English, speak English fluently, and use it on your day-to-day activity, you are in the right place. This lesson can be good for both primary schools, high school, and even the colleges, and even an adult who wants to learn about what English and how to speak it fluently. Not only that, if you also want to know the world that you live in, everything that happens, why do we have day, why do we have night, why are places hotter than other places, what is the characteristics of the moon, everything that surrounds the earth. If you want to know, then you are in the right place. Join me weekly from Monday to Friday on this channel here that you'll be learning about English as well as geography. Each and every day or each and every week, there'll be different lessons to be taught. So you are welcome to Nana Ama's classroom. This is what I want you to tell yourself. Knowledge is power, and I shall acquire power, and I shall acquire knowledge. Today, I want us to look at English language, English as a language itself. Why is it that predominantly every part of the world, the most common language we use is English? Every part of the world, the most common. I don't say it's the most important one than other languages, but it's the most common language all of us use all over the world for businesses to make communication much easier for each and every one of us, because we come from different places, different race, different ethnicity. But there's something that brings us all together, that is a language, and English is one of it. So what is all about English? English is a West Germanic language originating in early medieval England. So that is where it originated for. Really, English has become the most common language spoken globally. Like I said, globally, on a global scale, English is what we speak. To be able to learn English properly, I put it properly, this is what you need to know. English is categorized under 4 sections, 4 in all. The first aspect for you to be able to learn English properly is through listening and speaking skills. That's skills you need to acquire, how you listen and how you speak. The next one is reading and viewing. Are you able to read words put together? Letters joined together, put words together to form sentences. Are you able to read it and also view? Viewing the words and reading it is also another skills you need to acquire in English language. Not only that, you also have to look at writing and presenting. How you are able to write. Is it a minute? Is it an essay? Is it an email? Is it a fax? Whatever you are writing, will you be able to write and also present it? When you say present it, will it be able to make sense when a viewer see it? That is another skill you need to acquire. The next one is the language structure and conventions that make communication easier and for fluency. You need to look at the language structures where the nouns, the pronouns, and everything, adjective, concord, everything put together. You should be able to know them and also be able to use them in your day-to-day English language and also construction. So these are the main 4 skills you need to know if you want to know English as a language and be able to read and also be able to speak it fluently. So today we'll go through these skills on weekly basis. That is what we are going. We're going to look at each skills on each weekly basis. Then we attach it with our geography aspect as well. That is knowing the whole world that you live in. So this morning we'll be looking at listening and speaking as a skills. What is listening and speaking? Listening, pay attention carefully. Listening is an active, conscious process of receiving, interpreting sounds and messages. Meaning you are actively involved, not passively. Not like you are looking elsewhere, you are not focusing. You must be actively involved, full attention. Yes, when there is what? Listening skills. You must be conscious, meaning process of receiving and what? Interpreting sound. The sound that is coming out, whatever the person is saying, you should be able to what? To keep it in mind and calm yourself down. Grasp that information as quick as ever. That is what you call what? Listening. It's not only hearing, but goes beyond. People think that when someone is speaking and you are just hearing, that is it. No, it goes more further. You have to be specially attentive, conceive, take that information, relax yourself. Not that you are listening, your brain is also somewhere doing some activity. No, you miss out. Just one word missing out, it doesn't make you a good word listener. So, you have to be an active listener to have a deeper level of engagement with the speaker. You need to be very focused if someone is speaking or someone is talking or someone is giving out an information. You need to be an active listener. How do I even put it? Every red flag aside, every distraction must be out. Just pay attention and be very much sensitive when the person is speaking. So the listener will understand, provide feedback, and also ask questions. If you're a good listener, what are you supposed to do? You need to understand what the moment the person starts speaking. If you give your full concentration, understanding will come. Not only the understanding that will come, you need to be able to give feedback. Meaning after the person have done speaking, feedback must be given. This is where we are able to know whether you really understood what was said or not. They ask question, you can't answer. You can't even also ask any question. It means you are not a good listener, and that is a skill you and I needs to develop. Then what I'll also ask is that the passive one hears, which is normal. So the passive listener, what does the passive listener does? He just hears, and it's just normal. Hearing, doesn't care whether information is good or not, whether there's an error, whether there's an understanding the person wants to have. That is it. We call them a passive listener. And this passive listener doesn't even care whether that information he or she heard, he's going to give feedback to it. You ask, the person will tell you bluntly, I don't know, I don't understand, it's fine, I don't know anything. No, you are a passive listener. So an English language as its whole, you must be an active listener, you must also be a passive listener. If you are developing your not a passive listener, you need to be an active listener before we can say you have that skill of listening. So to become a perfect an active listener, what are the skills you have to, or the tips you have to become a good listener so that you can be fluent in your English as a language? Say, let your mind be calm and you concentrate. That is number one. Be calm and concentrate. Stop fidgeting. Number two, take note if it is possible. Your handout, your notebook, your iPad, whatever. Please write something down, taking notes. Ask question when it's appropriate. When opportunity comes, there's something that the speaker was saying and you did not understand. Please ask questions. So questions asking will help you to become an active listener. Not only that, do not judge the speaker by putting assumptions in your mind. There are some people, the moment the person starts speaking, already you are developing your own assumptions. No, it doesn't make you a good listener. What information is the person trying to speak? Don't be biased here. Be open-minded and don't jump into conclusion. These are the tips to make you a good listener. Then your body language. You have to take note. Your body language during a listening session. When a speaker is speaking, what body language must you have? Lean forward. Sit upright. Another thing is make eye contact. Look at the speaker and make eye contact. The next one is nod your head, smile. State your state your what? Your heading and take notes whenever you are what? You are listening. This is the skills you need to become a good listener. I'll catch you again tomorrow, same time. Stay blessed. Remember, you need to be what? An active listener if you want to be fluent in what? In English as a language. This is a note I want to give you. If you could relax, listening to any television, news, how would I even a talk show? Sit down. Follow this tip I've given you so that you can become what? An active what? Listener. Take note, pay attention, and ask yourself questions and see whether you cannot achieve knowledge. Bye. See you tomorrow.